Hoy, kamusta? Andito na naman tayo sa another episode ng Self-Talk with Ken Sumera, and syempre, guest natin pa rin, si George Ramos.
Hello.
Tinuloy na namin yung take and next episode na. Syempre, di na rin kami nag-BS. Yun na rin yun.
Tsaka hindi, may streak na tayo eh. May momentum na eh.
Momentum.
Na
So,
tayo.
i-record na natin tong episode na to.
Yeah.
So, topic right now will center on confidence.
Yes.
Not just inner, but also outer confidence.
Okay.
I think there was an episode in where I covered this already eh.
Before.
Pero baka iba na yung thoughts ko way back
Okay.
dun sa thoughts ko ngayon. I think that was 2 years ago when I recorded the self-talk na episode eh.
Oh.
2 years ago na, no? What?
And then, tsaka yung aspect kasi ng confidence, marami yan eh. Pero meron talaga akong burning question about anong specific part ng confidence yung pwede nating pag-usapan.
Sige, kasi meron ako inaayos eh. It's called, noong una ang pangalan na to, cheating confidence.
Okay.
Cheating confidence kasi yung mindset ko and yung branding ko is gusto ko parang, teka lang, can we really cheat confidence? Can we create it on
command?
Biglaan, on command.
Or-
Di ba biglaan lang na ganun? Pero in terms of branding wise, mas malinis pakinggan yung
cheating.
excuse me, confidence on command.
Oo nga. Kasi nga, how can you command it eh, di ba? Instantly.
Now, working with it, sabi ko, ito yung kadalasang problema ng market ko.
Talaga?
Yes.
Parang
Parang karamihan ng clients that I got to work with, sabihin natin 90 to 95%,
Okay.
may concern with communicating kung ano yung nandito sa utak nila and presenting it better sa audience nila. Be it in the workplace, be it in online, be it sa mga Zoom meetings nila, closing clients. Minsan nandun eh.
Andun yung skill, pero hindi nila ma-articulate. Hindi lumalabas.
Hindi
Yung
nila
bangis.
malabas. May mga previous na trauma from previous, may phobia sa US client, may hirap sa English because ang daming factors eh. Confident naman sila pag kinausap mo, pero pag dumating na sa Englishan nakausap, wala na. Breakdown na lahat doon. So, ngayon, minsan, magpre-present sila, tapos sa presentation nila, onting nawala sila doon sa script nila, wala na. So, ngayon, iba-iba yung, yung kailangan ayusin, and iba-iba yung meaning ng confidence, depende doon sa tao na paggagamitan nito.
Okay.
So, I don't want to generalize what confidence is. Kaya yung sa akin, pumapasok ako sa hindi na naka-public workshop, more on, sabi ko, if I want to work with confidence and working with it ng to do it
With
effectively.
real results.
With results talaga, I have to understand first what the current belief is nung tao that I'm working with.
Which is customized.
Customized talaga.
Hindi talaga
Hindi siya
pwedeng,
yung malawak.
one size fits all.
Now, ito yun. Di ba? Sabi mo, hindi pwede yung one size fits all. Sinubukan ko ngayon siyang ayusin.
Yeah.
Gawin yung structure. Teka lang, bakit? Saan nga ba ito nagsisimula? Now, what if we start with redefining it?
Okay.
Para kung 50 man yung tao na nandyan, clear yung definition kasi kinuha ko yung definition sa kanila.
Or for that matter, maintindihan nila yung tamang definition.
Ayoko sabihin yung tama. Yun. Hindi ko kailangan sabihin ko ano yung tama.
Okay.
It's for them to sa kanila magagaling kung ano yung tama
definition,
Ano yung definition.
Okay.
They will have to come up with their final realizations inside their head.
Okay.
So ngayon, coming from all the people,
Alright.
and not just all the people listen to authorities. So if you have a strong authority, kuwari, ako yung trainer na nandun sa gitna.
Yeah.
Meron pang mga ibang tinitingalang authorities yung mga yan. Sabihin natin, may mga sikat na trainer,
Influencers.
doctors, influencers, and they have also defined
Yeah.
what made them confident and what confidence is for them.
Yeah.
Now, that compilation from the crowd, from the authorities, could highly influence the person sitting there. Now, there is a high chance that your current definition of confidence could be redefined.
Okay. But how does it work?
Now, how does it work? Now, it works with practice and experience,
Okay.
not just concept. Kasi yung realization mo, concept.
Can we be more specific though? Like for example, sabi mo nga kanina, may mga clients ka that have certain experiences, di ba?
Yeah.
Certain challenges. Pwede ba tayo mag-zero in, let's say, to one specific example? Like,
Bigay ka.
example, the person who, sabi mo nga, sobrang galing. Pero pag nag-present na sa client, wala na, olats na.
Okay.
Yung presentation na yun sobrang critical para ma-win niya yung client
Okay.
niya.
Okay.
And again, it's very similar also to corporate.
Okay.
From where I come from, because there you have your bosses, magagaling yung mga empleyado, but when they have to present something to the stakeholders, to
Okay.
to management, boom.
Okay.
Anong kailangan nilang ma-realize?
How much time did they prepare?
Okay. So now we go to the nitty-gritty.
We go to the nitty-gritty.
Okay.
Minsan, kaya tayo hindi confident sa mga bagay because we lack the information.
Okay.
Next is we lack the experience.
Okay.
So, if I say we lack the information, minsan, what if you have all the data na alam mo na kahit anong itanong nila, hindi ka kayang mabasag?
Okay.
Tama?
Correct.
Mas kaya mong humarap
Oo,
doon kasi meron kang data eh.
So preparation is key, getting the data is key.
Okay. Now, what if meron kang cheat sheet?
Mm.
Diba? Ibang usapan din yan kung meron kang cheat sheet.
Correct.
Kasi meron kang confidence na nandito kaya mong tumingin anytime pag nakalimutan mo. That's another thing. Now, yung sinabi ko kanina, experience. How many times have you presented?
Baka kulang pa, no?
If it's the first time that you're presenting, teka lang, naiintindihan natin where that feeling is coming from because there are a lot of uncertainties. Tama? Yung isang part kasi dito is you have to embrace the uncertainty eh. And you have to map na pag meron kang hindi masagot, alam mo yung gagawin mo. Karamihan sa atin hindi alam yung gagawin pag hindi natin alam yung sagot.
Siyempre.
So what if we have options and approaches pag hindi mo alam yung sagot? Pero yun nga eh, ibang usapan pag nasa workplace. Kaya dito pumapasok yung internalization and visualization kung ano yung gagawin mo and to map out your outs.
Okay.
Ano yung mga dapat mong gawin pag it did not work?
So, kumbaga parang magmamap ka, why did
Too much mapping naman could lead to anxiety.
or overthinking.
Overthinking ka na nun.
Basta importante lang ma-distinguish mo.
So ngayon, dito pumapasok yung ito yan eh, let's be honest. May cramming pa kasi.
Exactly. Like for example,
Pag
what
sa
if
sitwasyon na sinasabi mo naintindihan natin, if I put myself into that situation, usually gagawin ko yung report, medyo nandun na sa day na yon. Kaya medyo may halong kaba kasi ni-rush ko na, wala na ako masyadong thought. Gets mo? Ang goal ko matapos, hindi yung gawin yung presentation.
Okay.
Pagdating yung presentation, kabado na ako.
So ang na-focus kasi nga para na lang matapos, get it over with.
Yeah.
Pero what if for example, ang sitwasyon is same scenario, no? Presentation, pero wala talaga siyang oras para mag-prepare eh.
Okay, that becomes a challenge. Now, dito papasok yung concept ng confidence on command.
Yan.
You have to work with a state.
Okay.
So, sabihin natin, kung dadayain natin yung mga bagay-bagay, do you have a favorite food?
Yeah.
Okay. When you eat that food, what do you feel?
Siyempre, you feel great. You feel rewarded.
Okay, you feel rewarded. Now, we have to come up with something to hijack a current strong state.
Okay, how does it work?
Strong
Example.
state, nervousness, kinakabahan ka, di ba?
Ah,
Okay. Bigla ka nagdala ng, ano yung mabahong scent? Itlog na basag.
or century egg.
Century egg. Okay. For example, ganun. And then sobrang sama ng amoy na ayaw mo talaga.
Ah,
Tapos biglang randomly, yung kinakabahan ka, biglang merong, now, nasan yung thoughts?
Doon sa baho.
Exactly. Hijack yung state.
Okay.
Meron kasing mga parts na ganun. Pag na-hijack yung state, pwede ka mapunta sa isang state which is 0.
Ah,
Pag nandun ka sa state na yun, now, subukan mong i-build yung ibang state ngayon.
okay.
So, yung sinasabi ko dito is, in your lifetime, could you remember 2 or 3 times that you were super, super duper confident?
Of course,
Clearly?
I can say yes.
Okay, go with thought number 1.
Nung nag-perform kami ng banda,
Okay, kailan yun?
1994?
1994. And that was what date? Do you remember?
Probably December 6 or 8
Okay, nasan lugar yun?
sa UP.
Okay, saan sa UP?
Sa may engineering.
Alam mo pa yung suot mo?
Oo, puti.
Okay,
Tapos
puti.
nakamaong.
Okay. Anong gitara ka ba? Drums?
Gitara kanta.
Gitara kanta. Yun yung hawak mo. Okay. Rhythm. So, kasi kumakanta. Rhythm. Okay. Natatandaan mo ba yung exact moment nung kanta na talagang doon mo na feel yung talagang, when you say peak state ng confidence at that time?
Yes. Oh,
O, saan ka nakatingin?
sa audience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clear.
Very clear.
Very clear. Okay. Now, if you were to associate a thing to it, what would that be?
With the whole experience itself,
Yeah.
kung thing, siguro yung Fender Strat.
Fender Strat. Hindi mo madadala yung Fender Strat.
What do you mean hindi madadala?
Madadala mo yung pick.
Yung pick. Interesting.
Madadala mo yung pick.
Oo.
Ngayon, what if that pick was in your pocket?
Okay. At any point in my life.
Any point in your life.
It reminds me of power, strength, confidence.
Ngayon, binunot mo ngayon yung pick sa bulsa mo. Sinawakan mo siya.
Uh,
What happens in your mind?
it brings me back to
Now, that's a
where,
different state.
Oo nga. Okay.
Find a strong state that could override.
Whatever you are
That
right,
negative
wherever
state.
you are right now. Okay. Interesting. Di ba?
So, ngayon, pumunta ako ng isang talk. Sabi ko nga sa'yo, sobrang anxiety. Tagal ko na hindi nag-talk eh. I think diniscuss ko to nung nakaraan. Tagal ko na hindi nag-talk. Sobrang anxiety. Ayoko na pumunta dito sa talk ng to. Alam ng asawa ko yun. Ayoko na mag-talk. Ayoko na gawin to. Ba't ko ba kailangan umarap sa mga tao? Ba't ko ba kailangan gawin to? Pero doon na ako eh. Nakabook ako eh. Ako yung isang speaker doon eh. Kasabay ko pa malulupit na speaker. Kaso, pagdating ko doon, narinig ko yung dalawang speaker.
Narinig mo, magaling ba sila o hindi?
Magaling.
Solid.
Magaling.
Okay, and then what happened?
But I thought I could do better. Lahat nung kaba ko, bro,
Nawala.
meron pa rin. Pero,
So, hindi siya kaba. Hindi ka ba
anxiety, ang
nararamdaman mo?
daming thoughts eh. Ang daming
Hindi,
thoughts
pero
na
hindi
nangyayari.
kaya ano yun, parang tinatamad ka lang.
Hindi. Hindi siya tinatamad.
Hindi siya tinatamad.
I was fearing that I was out of touch with my skill.
But then you got challenged by the two speakers that came before you.
Parang, I got
Parang,
this.
pucha, sunugan pala, sunugan ha. Parang
So
ganon.
sa akin, what made me more confident was PowerPoint. Parang I prepared for my PowerPoint. Tapos iniisip ko na lang was, I've done this a lot of times already. So I had to go back to multiple states na previous states then na I remembered who I was, what I did, ilang beses ko na ba ginawa to. Kaya lang, if I do wrong, okay lang.
Okay lang. Hindi, ganun. At saka hindi mo na mababago yun eh.
Hindi ko na mababago, nandito na ako.
Kasi
Tapusin ko na to.
kung i-relate ko sa corporate setting, like in that manner, parang if you're tasked with a presentation and you only have so much time to prepare, wala ka na magagawa dun eh.
Yeah.
Nandun ka na eh. At the very least, go out there, guns blazing.
Yeah.
Kaysa naman mukha kang tanga.
Yung mindset ko noon was to get it done with. Yung isang concept doon is, kumari, sakit na ng tiyan mo. Gagawin mo na yun, gusto mo nang tapusin yun eh. Pero ang feeling ko noon is gusto ko na umuwi. Gusto ko nang tapusin na to. So ngayon, tara, let's get it done. Tara, simulan na natin to. That's what I did. So there were a lot of states running with anxiety going in, but I had to come up with a strong state to break it up. Kasi my focus and attention were on those thoughts that what if I were wrong? What if magkamali ako
which won't bring you anywhere.
Wala eh. So I was doing, ang dami ko na ginagawa nun. Uminom ako ng favorite drink ko, uminom na ako ng Coke. I had to be proactive with working with my internal dialogue. Kaya nga meron ganitong podcast eh.
And ang galing niyan, no? Kasi with anyone who's listening right
Kesa sa mahulog lang ako dun sa routine, kailangan ko
kesa mawalan ka ng control.
Hindi.
Which I think is what we're trying to drive at right now, na you know, when you're in that state na helplessness, or for that matter, the inability to deliver, confidence comes out by trying to be fully aware at that moment that you can control things, right?
Malaking factor yun.
Diba?
I could agree. Yeah.
Kasi because you've mentioned about putting yourself in a certain state. And that takes an amount of awareness and control by anyone. Diba?
Kaya siya cheating confidence, bro. So, mas leaning pa rin ako dun sa cheating confidence kaysa dun sa confidence on command. Malinis si confidence on command eh. Pero kasi well, pareho naman siya magandang pakinggan.
Pero mas gusto ko yung confidence on command.
Mas
Kasi it's like willfully trying to bring it up. Para siyang para siyang power mo eh. Parang it's a superpower na kaya kong gawin yan.
So maraming approaches, bro. So yung sa akin lang, ang goal ko lang with making this my prime workshop talaga na medyo abot kaya ko lang niraran ko nga lang siya for some companies din eh. Ang reason ko for this is if more people could have the power to believe in themselves more and to translate their thoughts into actions easily, better, ang daming pwedeng magbago na buhay. Man.
Oo. I mean, I can certainly see this not just for the employees.
Introvert ako, extrovert ako, pero yun yung karamihan ng introverts. I think, as an introvert myself, I've tailored fit it ng solid to... Intindihan ko eh. Alam ko yun eh. Alam ko yung feeling eh. Alam ko yun eh.
Or business owner na lang eh. Yung tipong, alam naman niya na kaya niya, pero pag napunta siya sa isang state or sa isang, shall we say, condition, naglulose siya ng control eh. And I've seen many of those. Business owners.
Define lose control.
Again, lose control. Very similar. You're put in a situation where you cannot deliver as expected. So maybe it could be a presentation or it could be delivering yung goal for the year.
Okay.
Or for that matter, yung sa tingin ng mga tao, ikaw leader na hindi nagpa-perform ng maayos, hindi sila masaya sa'yo. And, you know, at the end of that, sabi mo nga, what you need to do is try to step back. Try to put yourself in a certain state so that you can make the necessary changes.
Okay.
And sana maging, I mean, for me, yung sinabi mo kanina, maraming matutulungan talaga.
Yeah, for business owners that tend to lose control, dito pumapasok yung if I were to approach it, if I were to work with that business owner, Una, titingnan ko muna is, teka lang, ano yung mga patterns that control you?
Yan.
What led you to lose control? And when we talk about lose control, katulad ng sinabi ko sa'yo, define it first.
Yeah.
Kasi kailangan natin i-map yung outs nga natin.
Ah.
So, when you're parang na-map out na natin kung ano yung what things could go wrong and what things could go right. Diba? Medyo prepared ka na kasi na-run na siya. Hindi na siya uncertain.
Okay.
Tama? So, yun yung, I think, yun yung goal ko as coach eh.
Yeah.
To make things na uncertain, na certain. Because that leads you to medyo a structure. Medyo mas nagiging confident kapag alam mo yung mangyayari. Di ba? Kung alam mo na yung magiging outcome, di ba mas madaling puntahan yun kaysa sa hindi mo alam.
Correct.
Di ba? So,
correct.
I think clarity plays a big role and it just helps na medyo nandun din ako sa, I'm also a therapist. So, yun yung tingin kong edge ko with creating this program. I'm not delivering concepts.
Yeah.
Because,
Concepts will tend to just confuse people.
pwede. Pero, George, we've attended dozens, tons, hundreds of seminars, webinars, and as students ourselves. Di ba, maliban sa tayo mga facilitator ngayon, as students ourselves.
Iba talaga pag concept-driven, hindi talaga nakaka-relate eh.
Ito
diba?
ito yun ha. I think you'd agree with me with this 100%. Guys, pag umattend ka ng mga seminar, tuloy-tuloy ang nagsasalita yung speaker. Iba yung workshop.
Yeah, of course.
Iba yung workshop.
Workshop is facilitated.
Workshop, pwedeng less yung sinabi nung facilitator.
Pero ikaw talaga yung...
Ikaw yung gagawa. Now, with the program na iniisip ko, this gives a chance so that the participant would have a way to get to communicate with more people. Bakit? Problema. Majority ng mga nakakausap ko, alam mo, Ken, nung nag-pandemic, parang nawala yung comm skills ko.
Okay Talaga may ganun
Bakit? Kasi nandun na lang siya sa bahay. Dati, araw-araw siya nandun sa labas.
Sa labas. Okay.
Wala na siya nakausap, pamilya na lang niya. So, nag-deteriorate yung comm skills. Pagdating na ulit niya, kailangan niya umarap ulit sa ibang tao. Hindi na ganun kalakas yung presence niya.
Yeah.
So, ngayon, yun nga yun eh. I'm mixing the workshop with a meet and greet or a networking event.
Yeah.
Because they also have to connect with other participants out there. Kasi yun yung sikreto ko sa mga workshops ko eh. Hindi lang siya workshop. I want you to be friends with other business owners and other people who are aspiring to be better.
Yeah.
Because yun yung circle na gusto natin buuin. Hindi lang community.
It's a natural work team eh. So, ibig sabihin nun, yung concept kasi na yun is, when you're there in that room, mas magiging productive ka kasi you're seeing like-minded people who aim towards that goal.
Who probably have the same problem as you.
Or probably the same problem as you. So you relate
May
to them.
rapport ka agad. May rapport. Pareho na nga agad sila dun eh. So, yun na sa akin. To give each person, even you listening right now, an opportunity to, teka lang, amplify a strong feeling from before, or if you couldn't find the state or the resource inside you from way back. Kasi minsan ang tanong ko sa tao is, I could even ask you this, when was the last time you felt really, really confident? May mga tao na makapagbigay ng sagot.
Merong hindi.
Merong hindi. Now, dun sa mga taong hindi, I would ask you right now, if you were to look into a future, a state of you, 5 years, 10 years from now, that's confident, or that has achieved everything that you wanted,
What would it look like?
how would you look like? Pwedeng ikaw. Or pwede mo rin kunin din kasi yung mga states na yon sa ibang tao.
Okay.
So if you were to define confidence and if you were to associate a person to it, who would that person be? Ngayon, bigla kang meron idea. Now, if this person were beside you and you acted as this person, how would your behavior change?
Yeah.
Now, ikaw, kumari nag-acting ka, bro. Sino kilala mong tao na kaya mo actingin? Artista, character, Al Capone,
Yun, hindi si Al Capone, si Godfather, di ba?
si Godfather.
Si Don Vito Corleone, di ba?
Si Corleone, okay. So, kung ikaw si Corleone right now, anong body language niya?
Oo nga, no? Parang, relax.
Sige nga.
Ang ganon.
So, ngayon, ikaw na yung kausap ko ngayon. Ikaw na si Don George.
Don George.
Now, notice, you are now that character.
Yeah, it's different.
So pati language, kumari, nagbago ka rin ng salita.
Yeah. Let's do this thing, you know?
Diba?
Yeah.
So ngayon, if you were to maintain this
let's
for
whack
10
these
minutes,
people.
if you were to maintain this
State.
persona and state for 10 minutes, nagbago ba yung communication?
Of course.
Nagbago ba yung internal monologue and mindset?
Of course.
Nagbago.
Nagbago.
Now, isn't that a cheat?
That you can use
Now,
anytime. Yeah.
Kaya sinasabi sa akin, Ken, hindi authentic yung confidence sa sinasabi mo. Yun yung challenge eh. Kirinate ko rin yung question na yun. Now, what if sinabi mo na, teka lang, cheating confidence, pinagawa mo ako, pinag-acting mo ako. Di ba, pag acting, hindi authentic.
Pero kanino ba nanggaling yun? Di ba kanila din?
Sino nagsasabi ng hindi authentic yun?
Oo nga. Sino nagsasabi?
Sinong may alam
Oo nga.
na hindi authentic yun? Now, if you get to practice that over and over and over again, it could become you. Now, point ko sa confidence on command, it's practice.
Yeah.
Kasi ang mindset ko, if you've attended once, you could attend again.
Yeah.
Could attend again. Could attend again and again and again.
Alright.
Plan ko siya i-run ng consecutive paulit-ulit. Ang solid, man. Hanggang sa okay ka na. Okay ka na. Okay ka na. Kasi you've trained eh. Yun yung hindi umattend ka lang ng workshop. Doon ko masasabi, you've trained.
Yeah.
Kasi hindi ka lang umattend ng isa lang.
Inano mo eh.
You spend time talaga to build and practice.
Nag-build ka ng muscle.
Oh, and ang
Muscle
kailangan
memory.
lang doon, accountability. Kasi kung walang tumutok sa'yo, baka hindi mo siya gawin.
Hindi mo siya gawin. Which leads us to wrap this episode.
Solid. Teka, haba pa na, di ba? Sabi sa'yo. Kung pinag-usapan natin to.
Sayang. Matagal masyado.
Oo,
But
dude.
when do you foresee this workshop?
Wala.
Wala pa.
Ayos na siya. I'm just
when do you think the schedule would be?
Babalitaan ko na lang sila doon sa Facebook. Pero ayos na siya. I've already finished yung buong concept na to last year pa. Okay. Yung Confidence on Command. Si Persuasion nandyan din. So I'm working on these two babies up till siguro hanggang sa tumanda na ako. I'll just repeat this.
Madami kang matutulungan.
Salamat, George.
Madami kang matutulungan. I mean, with people that I work with, even, again, as I mentioned, business owners, employees,
Tara.
managers.
Game.
Dami niyan. And if they only knew how to do it correctly. Because I see a lot of, and again, I don't want to flame all the other workshops or the other programs out there. Pero kung makikita lang talaga nila na meron palang ganito, they're missing out. A lot of them are missing out.
Salamat. Pero yun nga, outclass. So, yun yung mindset natin ngayon. This year, outclass. Kung mayabang, yayabangan pa lalo and pagbubutihin pa lalo, yun for sure.
Okay,
sige. So that wraps episode number, I don't know, for Self-Talk. And again, George, thank you again for joining this.
Daming natutunan.
Maraming natutunan. And see you again on the next episode of Self-Talk with Ken Somera. Salamat.
Bye.